Why Russia is wary of using its Su-57 fighters against Ukraine. Russia seems to be using its entire arsenal against Ukraine. But there's one notable exception. The Sukhoi Su-57 Felon is nowhere to be seen. A recent British intelligence report may explain why. Apparently, Russia is scared of losing it. But what's the point of having it then? Let's dig a little deeper. The Su-57 is Russia's fifth-generation stealth fighter. That means it can achieve supersonic speeds without using afterburners. It's also Russia's sole aircraft with stealth capabilities. The multi-role fighter jet looks formidable on paper. It incorporates super maneuverability and super cruise. It boasts integrated avionics and a substantial internal payload capacity. It's equipped with advanced sensor systems, such as active phased array radar. The Su-57 has a wide blended wing-body fuselage. Its two engines are widely spaced. There are all-moving horizontal and vertical stabilizers. The vertical stabilizers are candid for stealth. The aircraft makes extensive use of composite materials. Weapons are housed in two tandem main weapons bays. More are fitted in the smaller side bays. Internal weapons carriage eliminates drag from external stores. This enables higher performance while preserving the stealth shaping. In 2018, two Su-57s performed their first international flight. They were spotted landing at a Russian air base in Syria. The deployment was criticized by some experts as overly risky, but it was apparently ordered for propaganda purposes. According to the Russian Defense Ministry, a Su-57 fired a cruise missile in combat. It was most likely a Kh-59 Mk2. The two Su-57 performed 10 test flights in Syria. That deployment only lasted a few days. The Su-57 entered service with much pomp in 2020. Since then, it hasn't been heard from. Sure, Russia's defense minister boasted of its brilliant performance in August, but there was zero evidence to back up his claims. The UK says Russia has almost certainly used it in Ukraine. In fact, the Su-57 has been deployed since June 2022, but you won't see it in any of the videos from the battlefield. The missions have been limited to flying over Russian territory. The stealth fighter launches long-range air-to-surface or air-to-air missiles into Ukraine. That may seem like a stupid choice for a stealth fighter. After all, there's no use for stealth capabilities over home territory, and air-launched missiles don't require super maneuverability. Yet it's also the best Moscow can do under the circumstances. The British intel brief says it's because Russia is avoiding the reputational damage, reduced export prospects, and the compromise of sensitive technology, which would come from any loss of Felon over Ukraine. This means the Su-57 can be shot down by Ukrainian SAMs. Ukraine certainly doesn't have advanced enough aircraft to counter it. The best Ukrainian fighter is the Su-27, introduced in 1985. But isn't the Felon supposed to be stealthy? Apparently, Russia is worried about its reputation. India is already looking for new suppliers. The Su-57 was supposed to be exported widely, but there are no takers yet. Will anyone want to buy it now?